Hi guys, how's it going? Right guys, today's video is a slightly different video, so I decided to record like a general advice and general tips and preparation for your GCSE Maths, paper 1 exam that's happening on Friday the 20th of May at 9 a.m, or 9:15 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. on Friday the 20th of May 2022. So firstly guys, what I want to say is obviously good luck guys, best wishes, I hope everyone does well and I hope everything works out for everyone in terms of your GCSE Maths, GCSE English, GCSE Science, and all your other subjects, for maths. And I made this video today explicitly because I'm aware that this is like the first set of like public exams since 2019 actually, yeah, and it's the first time that we've had like summer exams, obviously due to the horrible situation actually, due to the whole coronavirus situation, COVID-19 that took over our lives, in 2020 and 2021. So what I want to say today, is just some tips and advice, for your preparation actually for paper 1. Now firstly guys, if you're watching this video, so I'm assuming that you're feeling nervous here, you're feeling anxious, and what I want to say is that everything is going to be okay. My first advice is that you give it your best shot, you attempt all the questions that you feel comfortable with, whether it's higher tier or foundation, for Edexcel, HA or OCR. Try, and do all the questions that you feel comfortable with first. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because it will give you like a confidence booster. It will increase your confidence and your brain power, and it will give you like a positive feeling and energy, for when you tackle the harder questions. I would avoid doing questions that require a bit more thinking, and the harder questions until right at the end. The reason I say this is because your GCSE Maths exam, your grade is determined not by what questions you answer, but it's the total accumulation of how many marks that you get on all 3 papers. Remember that GCSE Maths here is made up of 3 papers. Paper 1 is non-calculator, paper 2 is calculator, and paper 3 is calculator. This is slightly different for OCR, but generally speaking, it's 2 calculator papers and 1 non-calculator paper. So that's why I say that. I understand that some of you will be tempted and say, oh well, I want to do like the harder questions first. If that's something that you feel comfortable with, then by all means do that. But my personal advice and what I would do if I was doing an exam is do all the questions that I feel comfortable. So that for me would be like the first half of the paper, the first half of a higher tier paper or the first half of a foundation tier paper. Right guys, my second advice is that make sure that you get like a good night's sleep guys, and make sure that you have some good breakfast, on the morning of the exam, so please don't stay up actually too late like the night before, the exam, because I believe that sleep is a big thing actually, and it's quite important for you guys to get your sleep, and like and be like refreshed and have like restored energy for the exam, because it will give like thinking power, and lots of like thinking time, and you'll feel energetic. So my advice is to have some breakfast, even if you're someone that doesn't necessarily eat in the morning, have something light here like a banana or some porridge, and drink plenty of water, because obviously it's quite warm now this time of year, and obviously it's been extremely hot these past few days here in the UK. So make sure that you're drinking plenty of water, plenty of fluid prior to the exam. The third point that I was going to say is, in terms of like answering your papers to them, I would spend roughly 1 minute per mark. So it is an 80 mark paper and it's an hour and a half unless you're given extra time. In that case, obviously, yeah, the advice is a bit different for them. But spend a minute for a mark, or 2 minutes for a mark if you're given extra time in your exam. That's like the rough guidelines. And make sure that you try and finish the paper around, I would say, with 20 minutes to spare, or 15 minutes to spare, so you have time to check over your answers, check over your workings. Okay, and this leads me into my next point, which is, if you don't understand a question, okay, please show your full workings anyway, because examiners are looking to award what we call method marks. Even if you don't get the final answer correct, if you show full method marks, then you will get the vast majority of the marks on the paper. So if it's a 6-mark question, you might even get 3 or 4 marks, which some of you might think, well, that's not a lot yet. But the way I see it is the flip side. I say, okay, well, I've gained an extra 3 marks of it that is going to add to my overall grade. Okay, so always show your full marks, okay, on the 2, 3, and 4-mark questions, or even 5-mark questions, or even 6-mark questions. Okay, if you have any 6-mark questions. Okay, so show your full workings, guys. Okay, and make sure that you utilize your formula sheets. Okay, so the advanced information obviously has put out a document. Okay, the examples have put out a document, AQA, edXR, and OCR for the higher tier and foundation tier formula sheets. Make use of them, guys. Okay, especially for paper 2 and paper 3, where you are going to need like a calculator. Okay, I'm thinking those questions where it's the quadratic formula for higher tier students here, or the trigonometry, Sokoto, actually, if you're looking at right angle triangles, okay, or Pythagoras. Okay, it's also got, I think, the compound interest on there, and it's also got like a probability formula on there as well. And I think it's got one more, and I can't remember which one it is. Okay, but it's got roughly 5 or 6 formulas. Okay, so make sure that you utilize that. Okay, guys. Okay, so yeah, make sure that is like next to you in the exam, guys. Okay, the last few points obviously mentioned here is make sure that you have like the correct equipment for the exam. So make sure you got a pen, pencil, ruler, okay, rubber, a calculator. Obviously a calculator is not needed for paper 1 actually, yeah, but make sure that you have a compass, okay, and a protractor and some tracing paper. Okay, your schools, or colleges, or the invigilators, they will provide you with the mathematical equipment actually, or the maths equipment that you will need. Okay, so make sure that you ask for that obviously prior to the exam or during the exam. Okay, I'm sure they'll have like plenty of them actually to go around. Okay, so make sure that you have your equipment there. Okay, and lastly, I would personally, okay, so this is obviously like the day before the exam, whatever, like I would not stay up late, guys, and do like last minute revision. Okay, I would avoid doing that. If it was me, I'd probably stop doing revision around like 7 o'clock, like before like the next day, so around like 7 p.m. because I think obviously, like, we as humans actually need like time to obviously switch off a bit, and I think it's important that you have time just to like relax here, go for like a short walk, or go for like a run, or take like a hot bath, or a cold shower, okay, if you like, but make sure that you get plenty of rest, guys. Okay, and good luck, guys, and I hope everything goes well actually, and I hope you smash your exams. And from me, okay, I want to say like a huge thank you for obviously reaching 1,000 subscribers actually, and going beyond that, okay, at the time of recording this. Okay, but please continue subscribing, guys, continue liking, continue sharing. Okay, and I want to say a huge thank you from me, from the channel, okay, for obviously like showing you guys here, okay, of the hard work that I'm always willing to put in, okay, to help you guys with your exams, okay, and I genuinely believe in every single one of you, okay. And the last part that I'm going to say, it may sound a bit negative actually, and I'm sorry to actually say actually, but if it doesn't go well, okay, please don't be hard on yourselves, guys, and don't dwell on it. Okay, if it doesn't go well, then knock it on the chin here and say, okay, I'm gonna work harder for paper 2 and paper 3. Okay, like remember that your papers in total, it is an accumulation. Okay, so to hit that grade 7 whatever, or grade 9 or grade 5, okay, it's a total number of marks on all 3 papers. So if paper 1, god forbid actually, doesn't go very well, you still have paper 2 actually and paper 3 to like rectify that. Okay, so that's my advice there. Okay, so give it your best shot, guys. Try your best. Okay, if you've been following me, obviously, then I really obviously wish you the best luck actually, and I wanted to say thank you from me, from myself, from the channel. Okay, for obviously showing okay, the support and love, okay, on this channel here, and I'm truly grateful for all the likes, all the comments, all the sharing, okay, and yeah, it's just a huge thank you. And I want to give just a quick couple of like shout outs specifically to the ginger mathematicians here, the GCSE maths tutor, Corbett Maths, Hegarty Maths, Tech Defendant, okay, Maths Chelsea, okay, the UK maths teacher, TL Maths, Tayyub Majid, okay, and also Bison Maths as well, okay? And there are others out there that I haven't given credit to, like Maths Explained as well, okay? But there are others out there that I want to just say like a huge thank you to, actually, and thank you guys for obviously supporting me and showing like a really good like maths platform and giving me like the time and passion and the energy to obviously like make maths videos, actually, because I'm very passionate about maths, okay? But that's it from me today, guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Good luck, guys. I hope you smash it, okay? And do let me know how you get on, actually, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, all the best, and I'll catch up with you for paper 2. Okay, bye for now.